but a high-performance M5. You don't notice it, though, until you see the beefy dual exhausts in the rear. Otherwise, the Munich designers created a look conveying less brazenness and more understated power. But the M5 isn't entirely without a certain vanity, as its creators at BMW would have us believe. Inside, the Muscleman displays BMW typical first-class ergonomics. Our test dummy, Tim, was entirely delighted with the quality of the seats. An oil temperature indicator warns drivers to take it easy until the engine has reached the proper running temperature. And for those who might be night blind, there's an illuminated gearshift lever. All these impressive extras have an equally impressive justification, a 5-liter V8 with 400 horsepower. No comment needed. The brute force of 500 Newton-meters of torque transforms our acceleration lane into a takeoff field for jets, but also into a graveyard for tire treads when the 1.8-ton M5 screams from 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds with deactivated traction control. Lucky the torque and horsepower breeders from Munich equipped the M5 with the appropriate brakes. Thanks to optimal power distribution, the performance sedan comes to a dead stop in 124.9 feet. The M5's suspension is as harmonious as the car itself. Even with activated stability control, it reaches its limits as gently as a lamb. The driver can clearly feel when the car is in danger of oversteering. The BMW mastered the evasion test with flying colors. Even veteran testers were surprised at how accurately and spontaneously the M5 reacted to every steering impulse. The handling course provided final proof that the M5's engineers and designers are masters of their craft. The V8 doesn't only deliver fantastic torque. Thanks to its technically superb valve control, it's also capable of amazingly high revs. With a single switch, the driver can determine how the car reacts to impulses from the accelerator, like Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Even the superb steering adjusts itself to the change in character. BMW should pay more attention to the car's transmission. The ratios of the 6-speed are perfectly adjusted to the brutish V8 engine, but shifting doesn't take place in the typically smooth BMW manner. We aren't being oversensitive, but pressing in the clutch is more of a bodybuilding exercise. Sequential shifting might be a good solution, but it should function more like that of the Ferrari Modena and not like that of the old, unrefined BMW M3. And since we're criticizing anyway, it is necessary for the brutishly powerful M5 to have electronic driving dynamics, but they intervene much too early. This car is so stable that it can afford to approach its limits more fully. We switched the driving dynamics off while taking lap times, and 20.34 seconds were the result. Phenomenal for a full-sized sedan. This symbiosis of family car, go-kart, and racing car is far from inexpensive. However, the buyer might be consoled by the fact that the illuminated gearshift knob is included in the price. Sized